Welcome to Random and Desperate. Now, as we've been in Rochdale for quite some time doing some filming, I'm going to show you a bit of the Rochdale Canal. The Rochdale Canal is quite famous. Plus, we are going to discover all these old mills. And I said in previous logs that Rochdale was full of old mills, old traditional mills. In the Industrial Revolution, they popped up everywhere. And that's why the Rochdale Canal is quite famous, because it used to transport goods. It used to transport goods from factories into all over the country, all over the world. Here we go. This is a mill. I think it's Cloverfield Mill. I think it is, which is operated for about 200 years. And if you look at the state of it now, look at the state. There's not much left, to be honest with you people. You've got abandoned buildings, which we're going to see if we can get closer to it and investigate. Random must investigate these abandoned mills. In our local history, that's where most of our heritage comes from, these mills, all around Great Britain in the Industrial Revolution. So most of these mills are units now for factories. And just look at the structure. You can imagine, let's say 100 years or 200 years, what production, how many workers came here. But everything now is completely, most of it is completely abandoned. Let's have a look in here. For example, let's investigate here. Look at the state of this, eh? Everything is just abandoned. You can see this, there's still machinery is still here over the years, but everything's collapsed. And most of that, if you look at the beams, there was a fire here once, and that's why the structure is completely damaged. But there's not much left. It's all overgrown with weeds. Completely. Look at the state. Look, there's a tractor there. Oh no, not a tractor, a forklift it could have been at one point. Completely rusted. Some kind of conveyor belt there, completely burnt out. A furnace. Some structure. But definitely been fire damage here. Definitely been fire damage. See if we could get any closer. Just all overgrown. Look at this piece of machinery here. Interesting people, interesting. So places like this you really shouldn't go on your own, because let's just say if you break a leg or you fall in some trapdoor, mystery trapdoor. Beautiful structure at one point, but none left. So this was the building what we just went round. Look at the windows at the top there. Look at the bay windows, completely gutted. If you look at the top there where the fire damage is, all that would have collapsed. And it's mostly pigeons now. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. into the building itself. See what's left in here. It's just a doorway, but you can't get any further. There's too much crap in the way. But all these mills all over the country. Look at the state of them. Electronics still there. So there's not much left. We'll carry on looking round it and see if we can spot anything of interest. Look at the beauty of that window there, the structure. You can imagine years gone past, the men and women who used to work for their upkeep so they could pay their bills, their mortgages. The old fire stairs, just in case there was a fire. The roof's completely gone. Look at this, the structure, the extra bit of attention they used to do. It's a shame to see what it's like now. An old couch in there. So it must be having structural problems with the scaffolding here. Let's have a look in here, look. Gotta be careful in here, Stevie. Random. Going in these abandoned places and you don't know what's around them. It's all fun. Look at that down there. Can I get any further without killing myself? Dangerous building, keep out. And I'm in it. Look at this. There's a little treasure trove here. If I could get any further without killing myself. Got the structure damage. Wipes there. Danger, keep out. This is still a working mill and people can hear me. Things I do for you people. Random Survived is local explore around the old abandoned warehouses in Rochdale. It's a shame to see the way they are today. They haven't done the upkeep, the investments. But you can feel the history, you can taste the history, people. Well, I survived, that's the main thing. I didn't cut myself or I didn't break my leg. But note to self, do not come alone when you're exploring places you shouldn't. I hope you enjoyed this adventure around one of Rochdale's old mills. It's been an experience for me. And I'll see you next time, people. Because I've survived. I have survived. Interesting, people, very interesting.